सबको एक जैसा, लेकिन लिप्तता में फर्क है। कोई प्राप्तियों के वर्षे को व खजाने को समय पर मान स्वयं वृद्ध व सेवा वृद्ध कार्य में लगाकर उसका लाभ अनुभव करते। इसलिए पाप का खजाना अपना खजाना बना दे, अर्थात अपने में समा देते। इसलिए हर समय खजाने को यूज करने के अनुभव से खुशी और नशे में रहते। शुद्ध नशा उल्टा नहीं। और दूसरे खजाना मिला है, इस खुशी में रहते हैं। मेरा है, लेकिन सिर्फ मेरा है और उसको कार्य में नहीं लगाते। इसलिए कोई भी अमूल्य वस्तु को सिर्फ अपने पास स्टॉक में जमा तो कर लिया, लेकिन सिर्फ जमा करने और यूज करने के अनुभूति में अंतर। जितना कार्य में लगाते हैं उतनी शक्ति खुशी और बढ़ती। वो सदा नहीं करते, कभी कभी करते। इसलिए सदा वालों में और कभी कभी वालों में अंतर पड़ जाता है। कार्य में लगाने की विधि नहीं यूज करते। समझाना सभी ने समझा।
Om Shanti. Awake the signals. Imbibe the virtues of sweetness and humility. Give someone 2 seconds sweet drishti. Speak sweet words, and you will make that soul overflowing for all time. These 2 seconds sweet drishti and sweet words will change that soul's world. Those few words will become instrumental to change them for all time. Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today is day 6, Manmanabhav. serve through the mind. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Yes, happy. Well, I can feel it, I can see it, and sometimes we wonder what to remember, what to experiment, and what to accumulate. But we can take step by step. Right? Baba Vyakt Bab Dada is saying that you take all from me, all the treasures, all the attainment. Some use it sometimes in the task, and some use all the time. And as much you use, that much you accumulate. Now, this is something, yes, we understand, right? But understanding is one thing, but doing it, experimenting with it, and taking benefit. So these are different steps. So let's say we have treasure of knowledge. So knowledge makes us sensible. It gives us power to decide, power to discern. It is based on knowledge, right? We decide about our thoughts, words, and actions. So I'm using knowledge, right? So I'm experimenting with it, using it for the task. And then I'm benefiting, and that is being accumulated, or that becomes my power. So it's like 3-4 steps there. So definitely we need to do it, right? If we want to have those powers and feel that they are my powers now. So this way, the first churning, the reflection part of homework becomes using my powers for the task, any task. That means the situation comes where I need lot of peace or lot of patience. So I have to use that, right? Because it's not necessarily, it's only for Baba's task, but even in ordinary life, Lokik life, it's not different from Baba, being Baba's child, but still, if I am involved in anything Lokik, I still use those powers. I can. So it's not only using them for God's task, but I have to use them all the time. So why I'm repeating it? Because we can do it tomorrow and see how one feels. And secondly, when we listen to Sakar Baba's Murli, then we make it like think, and it's the really time like what Baba is saying. Why Baba is saying you need lot of patience. So we have to keep that in mind, because there might be situations where we need lot of patience. And then he's saying fearless, because there will be lot of upheavals, lot of serious situations. But if you are brave and have patience, you will be able to not only glorify Baba, but from your stage, you will be able to serve everyone. They will look at you, you have so much patience. They will look at you, say, how come you can be fearless? And that will happen in reality, not very far. Very soon, all those situations have to happen. So that is from Sakar Baba, right? To have that. And then comes to the third one, is what I did whole day, about the fortune of mind. listening, seeing whatever is happening in the world around us. But did my mind was cheerful? Was my mind happy? Or it did affect? Did it remain happy, cheerful? Or the situations did affect us? So that's what the third thing. And now what we have to think about, that if I have been able to maintain that stage, right? And Baba compares that the stage of lighthouse and might house, very stable, very firm, but consistently doing what it has to do. Just imagine if lighthouse stop spinning the light, stop doing what it has to do, even for 5 minutes, it can create confusion in all the ships which are around, because they're all the directions which they get from lighthouse and might house is very important, right? Even for 5 minutes, if it stops, so it has to spin. So same is our stage. I remember always that Janki used to say that we Baba's children are instruments. And if there is blackout even for 5 minutes, uh, how many things are affected? One is, okay, you have blackout temporarily, but one is from the main switch, right? From the powerhouse, there is no light. It really confuses everyone, right? So taking that responsibility to maintain the stability of the soul, maintain the stage of lighthouse and might house, because that's from where the service will happen. So fortune of mind is very much connected with ability to maintain my stage consistently. And for that, of course, I was saying, use powers, use inheritance so that you can benefit. But also kind of value of your each thought. So what are the thoughts of lighthouse, lighthouse? I had this feeling this morning that we need to be Swadarshan Chakradhari to spin the cycle of self-realization, lighthouse, might house. So first is self-respect. How Baba looks at us, what we are. So never come down from your self-respect, maintain self-respect. So man. And Swadarshan Chakra is, don't look at others, their changes, what's going to happen to them. Self, Swadarshan, not Pardarshan. And even for Swadarshan is going higher, right? So Swaman and Swadarshan. And third stage comes of Savrajya. Then you are self-sovereign. So I had been since 2-3 days practicing emerging my self-respect, not based on what I do or I can do, but what Baba says to me. Looking at Baba and feeling that love from Baba, respect from Baba. And Baba said, I love everyone. I give everyone equally, but it depends how much you receive. And that is why it is important to spin or become aware. Spinning is awareness, right? Keep awareness of your self-respect and keep kind of having vision of how I played part in the whole cycle darshan. 5 forms drill is very good for that. 5 forms of drill. So if we can do even once, twice, I think it's very, very good to have that 5 forms because that is for darshan chakra. What I did in the whole cycle. So eternal, original, worship worthy, worshippers, Brahmins, angels, right? Sometimes there is so many things to do. We might say, oh, today I didn't do my drill, but I feel it's very good if in our timetable, at least twice a day, we can have our 5 forms drill. Because sometimes it does happen and we need to focus, like we're focusing on sweetness and focusing on Manmanabhav. But also if we can include in our timetable, Baba used to say 5 times, but I say at least we do twice. At least do twice the 5 forms drill. And in a way it is good because you get different things to do. So mind is not bored. Not bored in the sense I'm not repeating. I'm not repeating, but I'm able to do. So that can help with Swadharshan chakra. Because I am saying, so from self-respect to Swadharshan chakradhari, and then I have total control, ruling and controlling power. That is self-sovereignty. Service through the mind is possible when I am Swadharshan chakradhari or lighthouse, might house. So include in your practice maybe 1 or 2 traffic control. We have 5 times a day or every hour. Just choose to do 5 forms drill twice a day. So that means it's so interesting when you will notice now that whatever thoughts you have, thoughts always reach somewhere, right? So even if we have to serve nature, we have to serve souls, or keep ourselves also okay is a big service, right? Always I am happy, I am light, always, right? How many of you could know that I am happy all the time? It's really, really a big challenge, but it's very important. Otherwise, the circumstances, sometimes the past, sometimes what others think, everything has a subtle influence on the soul. So I have to keep remembering, keep making effort, be with Baba, so that all those influences doesn't create effect on my mind or stage. So it's like every moment something has to be kind of creating awareness, or let me use it now. That enthusiasm, what Baba said. So enthusiasm is not only doing something, but to maintain my stage all the time needs lot of enthusiasm. And this enthusiasm will help me to accomplish what I need to accomplish all day and create the stage where every thought is serving. Just imagine if every thought is serving, how much fortune we are creating. And that's why Baba says, just 2 words of 2 sweet words, 2 minutes of drishti, whatever way you can do, but there should be enthusiasm. When it's lack of enthusiasm, then we're not able to do what we want to reach by night time. And then because it's another day, then another day, then another day, not only today, right? So reach to that stage where service is happening. But also we know that again, the main practice is Manmanabhav, to fill ourselves with powers, with virtues, being close to Baba is Manmanabhav. Anytime, just remember Baba. As often we do during day Manmanabhav, you will notice that it's helping mind to remain full of enthusiasm. So thinking of Baba, thinking of Baba's qualities, thinking of Baba's relationships, his love for us, the power he is giving us, teachings of teacher, Sadguru, inheritance of our, so many things. Just create awareness to be very happy and full of intoxication. So when mind is elevated, mind is full, very stable, loving, sweet, so that do require kind of attention, consistent effort. And it's not effort as labor, but it's very loving. Because we love Baba, so Baba's remembrance will help us, to be lovely, to be loveful. Because if you look at any other soul, no one is consistent, right? So it's only Baba who is ever, ever full. So always look at Baba, so that I can be in Manmanabhav and my stage can be firm and consistent. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Journey, Mama's Murli, sharing the sweetness of God's versions.
कौन कहता है जाग रजनिया जाग, खुदी में है ना। कि जगाने वाला एक ही बेहद का बाप है। उसको साजन भी कह सकते हैं, क्योंकि हम सब सजनिया या भक्तियां कहो या आत्माएं कहो, उनको याद करती है। तो इसी हिसाब से हम सब याद करने वाले सजनिया और उनको याद करते हैं, वो हो गए साजन। तो अभी वो बाप, उसको बाप भी कहें, तो अभी बाप कहता है कि अभी जागो। तो उसकी मतलब है कहाँ सोए हुए हैं? सोए हुए को ही तो जगाया जाता है ना। तो अभी सोए हुओं को आकर करके बाप जगा रहा है। तो कैसे सोए हुए हैं वो बैठ करके समझाते हैं। ऐसे नहीं है कि जागे बैठे हो, नहीं। जगाना और सोए किसमें है वो चीज बैठ कर करके समझाते हैं कि जो तुम्हारा जन्म जन्मांतर का सदा काल का सुख था और जो प्राप्ति थी वो खो बैठे हो, और खो कर करके फिर अपने दुख के इस जन्मों में अभी चल रहे हो। तो जैसे उस सुख से तो सो गए हो ना, पता ही नहीं है कि हमारा कोई सदा काल का भी सुख था, जिस सुख में हम सदा सुखी थे। तो उसको भूल गए हो, अर्थात उससे सो गए हो, नहीं जानते हो। न अपने के सुख को जानते हो, न सुख दाता बाप को जानते हो कि हमको बाप के द्वारा क्या वर्षा मिला था और उसमें हम कितने सुखी थे, इन बातों को नहीं जानते हो। तो उससे माना उसको भूल गए हो या उससे सो गए हो। अभी फिर बाप आकर करके नई दुनिया की जागृति दे रहा है। कहानी नव युग आया है। तो अभी ये नया युग कहो, अभी ये पुराना युग, कलयुग को पुराना युग कहेंगे ना, सतयुग को नया युग कहेंगे। तो अभी नया युग आ रहा है, अर्थात नई दुनिया। अब ये पुरानी दुनिया खत्म होती है और नई दुनिया आ रही है। तो बाप कहते हैं अभी जागो, फिर से वही नई दुनिया अथवा सुख की दुनिया अभी फिर से आ रही है। लेकिन उसके लिए अभी तुमको क्या करना है वो उठ के कर। तो अभी जगा रहा है उसी करने के लिए कि उसके लिए नए युग के लिए अथवा नई दुनिया के लिए उसके लिए क्या करने का है, वो करना तो अभी है ना। तो उसी का अभी सैपलिंग अथवा कर्म श्रेष्ठ की प्रालब्ध अभी लगानी है। तो अभी लगाएंगे तभी फिर प्रालब्ध को पाएंगे। इसलिए बाप कहते हैं जागना तो अभी है ना, ऐसे नहीं है जागेंगे पीछे। अभी जागना है, अभी कर्म को श्रेष्ठ बनाना है, जिस श्रेष्ठ कर्म के आधार से फिर अपनी प्रालब्ध श्रेष्ठ को पाना है। तो अभी कहते हैं अपने कर्मों को अच्छा बनाने का पुरुषार्थ रखो। यही लास्ट जन्म है तुम्हारे इस पुराने जन्मों का, ये लास्ट जन्म है। इसमें ही अभी तुम अपने कर्म को श्रेष्ठ कर करके उसका जो सैपलिंग अथवा फाउंडेशन लगाएंगे, उसके आधार से फिर तुम नए युग अथवा नई सतयुगी दुनिया के सुख को पाएंगे।
right, so now it's time for our two angels to come. So yesterday we had Sister Ankita Angel, and today we have Sister Akshita Angel. So I'd like to invite them. So welcome.
Thank you. Okay, Om Shanti, dear Mohini Didi. Om Shanti to sweet Avekti Parivar. It was very nice sharing yesterday. Felt very good. Today we have Sister Akshita with us. So she will be sharing her experience with the Yoga Bhatti and what newness she experienced throughout the day. So Sister Akshita, it's all yours.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Sister Ankita. Om Shanti, Mohini Didi, Bhumi Didi. First of all, I would like to thank you to Shiv Baba for considering me to come here and share my experiences for today's homework. So thank you so much. Okay, so today's homework was about fortune of the mind. So the first thing came into my mind is to think about what are different fortunes that I have received from Baba. So as Baba said, the biggest fortune is the fortune of the mind. So I thought that how is it the biggest fortune? Then suddenly Baba answered me that your ability to accept the thought that I, the soul, belong to Shiv Baba and Shiv Baba belongs to me. This ability is the biggest fortune of the mind. Then I was churning the knowledge that Baba has told us that there are three organs of the soul: mind, intellect, and sanskar. So then I was wondering that then what is the fortune of the intellect? Then suddenly a thought came into my mind, and it's Baba only who answered my question. He told that, dear child, the second biggest fortune is the fortune of your divine and pure intellect, which is capable of recognizing me, who I am, my original form. And I felt so elevated while I was having this wonderful conversation with Shiv Baba. So I felt so happy the whole day. I kept on recognizing the same thoughts, how Baba answered all my questions. Yesterday, we all heard the song in Avyakti Parivar. The star of my fortune is shining, and God Himself is brightening my flame. So the same song came into my mind at Amrit Vela. And as Baba said, that take one blessing every morning. So, and the next moment, I received one blessing from Baba, and Baba told, dear child, may you be a multi-fortunate soul who is shining the star of your fortune with help of Shiv Baba. I stayed in the remembrance that it's Baba himself who has liked me and has kept me in his dictionary of who is who. That is what the blessing of yesterday's Murli. So my today was perfect. I must say this. And I just keep on teaching my mind that no matter what happens in the surrounding, just remember that it's the most wonderful and beautiful drama, because the planner of this drama is the most perfect, and who is nothing but our most beloved Shiv Baba. Om Shanti.
That was very beautiful journey and very beautiful experience you had today. Thank you so much for sharing. So, Sister Akshita, would you like to give or share any yukti or tip to our Avekti Parivar and to Avekti Kumaris?
Yeah, sure. So I would like to say to everyone that just train your mind like, dear mind, I am the most powerful and the most beautiful soul who deserves the best. no matter what happens, but definitely everything will turn out to be just perfect. You will realize that no, this planning is perfect because ultimately it's God's planning. So yeah, this is my yukti to keep on repeating this thought that everything is perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Drama is perfect. And
Yeah.
even Baba is tied to drama, right? And
Yes.
that's so true. The thing which you shared about the beauty of the brain or beauty of the mind is that through mind only we understood Baba, right? We need a
Yeah.
mind to understand Baba. So yeah, that we are so fortunate.
Yeah.
Thank you, Angel. Would you like to read the homework for today?
Yeah. Serve through the mind. Wherever you live, you can serve many souls with your pure feelings, elevated wishes, elevated attitude, and elevated vibrations. The method for this is to become a light and might house. If you have accumulated so many treasures of the powers, you can do this easily. The mind and intellect should always remain free from waste thoughts. You should easily be an embodiment of the mantra Manmanabhav. Om Shanti.
Manmanabhav. Serve through the mind. Wherever you live, you can serve many souls with your pure feelings, elevated wishes, elevated attitude, and elevated vibrations. The method for this is to become a light and might house. If you have accumulated so many treasures of the powers, you can do this easily. The mind and intellect should always remain free from waste thoughts. You should easily be an embodiment of the mantra Manmanabhav.
मनमनाभव मनसा द्वारा सेवा अपनी शुभ भावना श्रेष्ठ कामना श्रेष्ठ वृत्ति श्रेष्ठ वाइब्रेशन द्वारा किसी भी स्थान पर रहते हुए अनेक आत्माओं की सेवा कर सकते हो। इसकी विधि है लाइट हाउस माइट हाउस बनना। कितना शक्तियों का खजाना जमा है तो सहज कर सकते हो। सदा मन बुद्धि व्यर्थ सोचने से मुक्त होना चाहिए। मनमनाभव के मंत्र का सहज स्वरूप होना चाहिए। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. So beautiful. Let's serve through the mind. So Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Good night. Om Shanti.